I want to bust some more myths about social media. I want to talk about the music industry. I want to talk about the dream that you have as becoming a full-time touring musician or a recording artist or just something involved in the music industry as far as creating. Like, imagine being able to tour the globe and get paid for it. You know, like I've toured over 18, 19 different countries. I'm going to Russia for my first time and going to the Ukraine shortly. And I've been able to tour the world and see some amazing cultures, meet some amazing people, and do what I love to do. And you know what? I never thought I'd be able to do it in a million years. You know, I come from a small town called Pickering, Ontario. You haven't heard of it, have you? No. And I never thought I could do music in a million years. I was the worst rapper, the worst singer. You know, I was always kind of looking down all the time and I couldn't stare at people in the face. I overcome my fears. You know, a lot of you know my story, or if you don't, I lost my dad to suicide when I was 5 years old. So I used to struggle with fear. I used to struggle with insecurity. I used to be very overweight. And so the fact that I could actually overcome that and be able to perform and put music out there and create, I just like to say, if I can do it, then you definitely can do it. And I don't know your story, but the one thing I do know is that your story's not done yet because you're still watching this video and you're still writing it. And so when it comes to this music industry, you just got to step out. You just got to go for it, man. You just got to start writing. You start getting out there and make it happen. Because look at all the other people that have come from small towns. Justin Bieber, Avril Lavigne. I know a lot of other artists. My buddies from Thousand Foot Crutch. They came from a small town called Peterborough, Ontario. And I'm naming a lot of Canadian artists, but these are some artists that have actually crossed over into a really big genre of music. And it's just like, man, that's what's so cool about story, because it's like, if one person can do it, then I can do it too. And one of the main things that I always say artists, and I don't know where you are along in your career, is first you got to have songs. And I'm going to talk about, writing a hit song in the next video, but you got to have a song written, like something, or you got to be doing covers or something to get out there and get your music out there so people can hear it, so you can play it and they can experience it. And one of the most amazing tools today that we have is social media. And one of my favorite tools is definitely Facebook. My website is facebook.com/manifest. And the whole point of social media is to be social, to interact with people, to connect with people. That's how you're going to build your likes up with Facebook, is posting content that people want to share. One of the things that's really popular on Facebook right now is lyric cards and quotes. And just anything that looks good, that's quality, that's engaging, something people can relate to. How funny is it that sometimes I just post the most simple thing like eating cereal or, blow drying my hair, just something that is very common to other people. It's like everyone's like, because they can relate to that, because they can connect with that. It's not always about trying to pretend that you're this big rock star, this big musician. No, it's about being transparent and real and being yourself and sharing yourself and your true identity. Sharing how you're writing songs and creating songs, maybe creating little videos. One of the big things that Facebook loves right now is videos and uploading videos, not sharing YouTube videos, because you know what? Facebook hates YouTube. Did you know that? Did you know actually Facebook will block, not block, but they will not allow as many people to see the YouTube video as compared to if you upload a video, because they're competition. That's why. And so these little tricks and different things that you want to know to get your message and get more exposure out there on Facebook. One of the other things I like is the banner across the top of your Facebook page. You can use that to put something on there. If you look on mine, and I'll do a little screen capture of this, it says watch music video here. So when people click on my banner, it doesn't go to the video automatically, but it opens up and then I have the link inside there. And I just want to say social media is super important. Having your stuff being spread because you post it once and then somebody else shares it and somebody else shares it and somebody else shares it. That's how you go viral, and you can, just get more of a reach. One of the things I do like to say though, because I don't know if you remember MySpace, what I like to do and I like to teach my students is you don't just build your social media. You use your website, use all your social medias, your Facebook, your YouTube, your Twitter, your Instagram, your Pinterest. I always recommend girls to really get on Pinterest because mostly women are on Pinterest, and that's a huge thing where you can really build a community and build your fan base. But you want to take all of those and point them to your email list or get them on your email list. Why? Where's MySpace right now? It's nowhere. What happened to all those fans and all those engagement, all that time I even spent as an artist? It's gone. I don't have any of their contact info, so I can't reach them at all. And if this is sounding too advanced for you, I'll explain later. The reason you want someone's email address is because that's what they use to log into Facebook. That's what they use to log into YouTube. The email address is not going away, and it's so that you can have direct relationship with your fans. You want to get them to sign up on your email list. How do you do that? You use a program, either MailChimp or Aweber are the two that I recommend the most. I think Aweber is free for the first, it's either 500 or 1,000 contacts. And MailChimp is actually what I use. And I think there's just a really low price point to get in there while you're building your email list so you can send messages to your fans while you're touring, whether you're doing a show, new music, or just connecting with them if you're starting to do a podcast or something like that. But having the email address allows you to have direct connection with your fans. Because as much as I like Facebook, when I post something to my 160 plus thousand fans on there, they don't all see it because Facebook has blocked it. And they want you to pay to reach those audience. That's why I'm always constantly trying to push people to sign up on my email list so I can connect to my fans directly. Like, come on, man. Like, how crazy is that I can't communicate to my fans directly? So that's kind of like the hate and love relationship between social media on the internet. Because one, it's free. Like how awesome is it free? You can promote your music for free and promote your band for free on there. But at the same time, they got to charge or do something, and that's why they have the ads and different things. And in the course, I'm going to go into full depth on how you can create Facebook ads. I'm going to talk about, boosting posts, which I encourage you, and how you can target those Facebook posts. Like sometimes if I'm trying to reach a certain demographic, I'll do my post, but then I'll boost it, but then you can go into the targeting and I can target specifically who I want that post to be seen by. If it's a certain demographic, certain country, city, or if they like a similar band like myself that would be similar to me, that people that like Manifest that might like this, I might try to go after their fans, and so I want the post to be seen by them. Facebook boosts can be really great in a way to build your following online. But again, it always comes back to posting great content, which always comes back to the music. If there's anything I can't say enough, it is all about the songs. The songs, and writing good songs. And I'm going to share about that in the next video, more about how you can write a hit song, how you can develop your songs. I'm going to get into a little bit about why it's important to have a good producer. But I want to put a challenge out there for you guys right now. If you don't have social media accounts created, create one and choose which one you're going to focus on. Whether it's going to be Facebook, whether it's going to be YouTube, whether it's going to be Pinterest, Instagram. But the two that I want to say I want you to build or create right away, if you haven't, is Facebook and YouTube. YouTube, that's where everybody goes to listen to music these days. It's the first thing. It's the second biggest search engine behind Google. It actually pays you for your music if you have them monetized, and there's just so many tips and tricks you can do to build a following on that platform, whether that's doing covers, whether that's uploading your own stuff, and again, being social, replying to other people's comments, replying to other people's likes, and connecting with people. And if they've messaged you, message them back. Don't be this superstar up in the clouds. Come back down. This is where we live now. It's not about this wall between artist and fan anymore. No, we're coming directly and working together and creating music. So hey, go create those accounts. Try and get like for me, facebook.com/manifest. If Manifest was taken, I might take Manifest Music or the official Manifest, just something really easy to spell. And I encourage you guys, whatever your band name is or whatever, you want to, make it as accessible as possible. And I want to throw one other tidbit in there: register your domain and try to get a .com as well for your domain.